Today we're going to talk about what to do when your business is growing and you're starting to feel overwhelmed. My name is Tony Cameron with TLDR Accounting, and we are a full-service accounting firm. We offer accounting services, bookkeeping, and tax services to therapists and other small business owners. Today is a common topic that comes up in a lot of conversations I have, and a lot of times it's why folks are contacting us. Their business is growing, their practice is growing, and they're feeling overwhelmed, or they don't know if they're doing things the right way or they want to continue doing things this way. And it normally dives into a conversation about what are you doing in your business, what are some things that we can look at. And the big thing, the three big things that come up when someone is feeling overwhelmed in their business is there are options. Those options tend to be automation, hiring employees, and outsourcing work. Automation, you're probably already doing this within your business. It's things like scheduling software, using Hootsuite for social media, using QuickBooks Online instead of keeping everything in an Excel spreadsheet. But once you get to a certain point, and if it's still just you, a lot of the automation software can have a hefty monthly price tag, and it might not be the time for that. The second option is hiring employees, and that's a big step. There's a lot of changes that need to happen in your company when you do hire employees, along with making sure that you're managing cash flow. And we're gonna talk about hiring employees in some additional videos. Now, the last thing that you can do, which is outsourcing, is what we're going to dive into today. So outsourcing is when you decide to work with another company to do something within your business. An easy example of this, since we are a tax and accounting firm, is outsourcing your taxes and bookkeeping. When you're going to outsource, you start to do things like ask for recommendations from people you know and other business owners, and read some Yelp reviews, and check out social media profiles, see if the company that you're researching is someone that you want to work with. Now, a lot of times one of the things we recommend is working with providers that have experience in your field. So we work with a lot of therapists and professional service organizations. So that means someone who is providing a service to their clients. We work with a ton of those. We specialize in those types of companies. And with that knowledge we have from working with that many clients that are within that niche, there are certain things that can come up where it's like, oh, no, we've dealt with that before. Have you thought about this, or this? And it's one of the benefits of working with someone who works with the types of companies that you are. And that would be the biggest thing that I would recommend you look out for. The other thing is I would ask around to other colleagues who might be running their own business and ask what they decided to outsource first. Because sometimes folks are like, oh, well, I brought on an executive assistant and they go through my email or things like that. And that could also be a potential way to reduce your workload while still growing your business. The other thing to keep in mind is there are a variety of things that you can outsource, right? Some of the things off the top of my head: bookkeeping, taxes, editing, any type of graphics, social media, reading your email, managing your appointments. Those are all various things that as you're starting to feel overwhelmed, you can move off your plate and you should really, really think about. The number one thing to remember is you do have the power in this situation to change how your business is going and feeling overwhelmed. You should be able to outsource. You don't want to burn out. And either outsourcing, automating, or hiring someone, they're all great options to move beyond that period of overwhelming. Because growth is a fantastic thing in your business, and it should be something that's celebrating, not something that makes you start panicking and be like, oh, well, I really don't want to do this. Maybe I'll just go get a job with someone else. So I hope you found this helpful, especially if you are looking to outsource any work for your company. Like I said, we'll be following up with some topics on hiring employees and the best way to do it. If you do want to outsource some taxes or accounting, feel free to contact us. www.tldraccounting.com.